Yes.
Good afternoon, Uncle Fred.
Good afternoon, Charles.
Good to see you today.
Good to see you too.
How are you?
Welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
You have such a beautiful, beautiful home.
Thank you.
Beautiful home.
Thank you.
So this is Munyonyo.
This is Munyanyo.
Okay, for the purely rich.
I don't know. It's you know, this place Munyanyo was a village.
A village, okay.
This was a village, and the developments that you see have really changed everything. But when we came to Munyanyo, it was a village. Even the road from Gaba Road down to our house was non-existent. Well, I mean,
Non-existent.
not non-existent. It was a dirt road.
A dirt road.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Now, Mr. Kawuma, for some of you who are watching us, Uncle Fred, some of us are privileged to call him Uncle Fred, but don't feel bad. I will introduce him to you, and you can also be considered to be your uncle. But Uncle Fred is a wonderful man. He's going to tell us a little bit more about himself, but the core goal is that BATAATA. The program is about BATAATA, okay? And as we're going further, you are going to appreciate a little bit more how God has woven life in him, how he has made him a great man, to the point that he's going to tell us some of the things that he has achieved. As you have noticed, a very young man, and just get yourself ready to know a little bit more about him. Uncle Fred.
Yes.
Now that I have you for the BATAATA.
Yes, sir.
Please tell us a little bit more. Your names, what they mean.
Yeah. My name is Kawuma.
Okay.
That is the Chiganda name. When I was born, I was given so many names. Some, I mean, they are not even on my birth certificate, because the birth certificate has a limited number of names.
Mm-hmm.
But Kawuma was the name that my father gave me, and it's a name that came from a relationship that my father had with a cousin of his who took care of him really when my grandfather died. Because my grandfather died when my father was still in school, and an older cousin, you know, took him to stay with them to, you know, continue and finish school. And that cousin of his had a son called Fred Kawuma. So my father developed a relationship with that nephew of his, and he decided that when he has a son, that son will be called Fred Kawuma. So if you go to Boyogerere, behind Nambole Stadium, there's that area is called Chirinya.
Chirinya, I know Chirinya.
Yes.
Yes.
And when you go to Chirinya, there's a road that is called Fred Kawuma.
What?
Yes. That's where that older cousin of mine lived, who my father, you know, decided to give me.
Just carry all the names back to you.
Yes. Because
wow.
they had such a close relationship.
Okay.
And Fred Kawuma, my older cousin, was a good man. He was a Christian, born again man. He was a preacher in the Anglican church. He was very active in his church in the Boyogerere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. His name Kawuma has a good meaning. Let us trigger him to tell us a little bit about Kawuma, what it actually means.
Now, it's not very clear when you check with the, you know, the oral tradition of the Baganda, but what I was told is that the name Kawuma, it comes from, there's a word in Luganda, Okuwuma. Okuwuma, that is a buzz. You know, like bees, when bees are buzzing, you know, there's that sound they make, and that is Okuwuma.
Does that play into your life?
Well, for me, since I gave my life to Christ, everything has meaning.
Oh, yes, yes.
Everything has meaning. You know, some of these names sometimes may not have any clear, whatever, benefit. But for me, I don't dwell on that. I just dwell on the fact that I am redeemed by the blood of Jesus. And, you know, like in the Bible, there's a man called Jabez. And Jabez had a name which meant you know, that he's the one who causes pain, because his mother
Oh, yes.
had much pain when she had him.
Mm.
So for him, he decided that he would ask God to bless him and make him a blessing, you know, enlarge his territory. Yeah, and for me, my conviction is that I would, you know, be a man who blesses others. That's my conviction.
I'm thinking, friends, I think names matter. I really think names matter. I don't know, Batata, if you know how to name your children. By the way, my name is called Bamukama Blaise Charles. It's not that I bless. Yes, I bless, but my name doesn't burn. Okay? So names have a meaning. But we'll get into that detail a little bit more. I need us to understand a little bit more where Uncle Fred is coming from. Some of the thoughts that have crossed my mind when I was preparing this interview were in line with his background, to help us as Batata to become better men, to become